welcome back to Hands on Books. So this week we are going to be doing our owl pellet dissection. If you're not sure what an owl pellet is, it's this little guy. Of course, when you go to dissect it, it will be unwrapped from its foil, but it is everything that an owl cannot digest that they eat. So there might be bones in it, teeth, feathers, hair, different kinds of things that they kind of cough up because they can't digest it. And then you get the pellet, which is what we're going to be working on dissecting today.
So we're going to be dissecting them to kind of find out what your owl might have eaten. So some of the more popular things that they eat are voles, which is kind of like a small
Rodent-y type thing.
Mice. Then there might be other things. We included a kit which shows you kind of some examples. And also in your kit today we'll have some gloves if you want to keep your hands protected and a little bit clean. A paper plate which you can use to dissect your kit on, or your pellet on. Some tweezers to kind of pick apart the items. A pick to kind of hold the pellet down if you don't want it to move. And then once you dissect it, you can put the little bones and try to make an animal, see if he ate a full animal or just parts of it. And you can put that glue it down to your index card.
And you do want to make sure before you start dissecting it that you want to get your pellet a little wet. Maybe use like a spray can. You can just douse it a little bit, not
soak it.
Yeah, not fully flooded, but that'll make it easier to pull apart the items that are in your pellet. And then this week too, we are also going to be reading Hubert Hoover, Owl Detective. So that'll be our story this week to go along with our theme. And then if you are participating from home, we always love to see your pictures of whatever you've dissected and put on your index card. So you can tag us or mention us on Facebook or Instagram at Rossford Public Library. Then you can let us know what you found in your little pellet. And that's basically what we're doing this week.
And next you can watch a little video of some other kids dissecting some owl pellets. So it'll give you an idea of what you'll be doing. All right, see you next time. Hubert Hoover, Owl Detective by Jason Gallagher, illustrated by Jess Powells. Hubert Hoover, Owl Detective, was on the lookout for his next case. He always tried to keep his neck of the woods safe. That's when he found Perry the possum lying awfully still. Do you know what possums like to do? They like to play dead, don't they? Hubert poked. Hubert pushed. Hubert pulled. Nothing. Hubert had found his next case. Poor Perry, Hubert said. I will find out who done it. Hubert ruffled his feathers. I need to find a clue. A good detective always finds a clue. Aha, feathers, Hubert said. That must mean it was you. You whacked Perry with your wicked wings. Debbie gasped. What a quack! It wasn't me, Hubert. It's true. Not guilty. You see, it was... Who? Hubert cried. Who done it? I need to find an eyewitness. A good detective always finds an eyewitness. You there. Did you see what happened to poor Perry? Gurgle, blurp. This is leading nowhere. Aha! Perry is wet, Hubert said. That must mean it was you. You soaked Perry in your sickening slime. Freddie croaked. I'm moist, not slimy. It wasn't me, Hubert. It's true. Not guilty. You see, it was... Hubert cried. Who done it? Look at the possum. Look at Perry. He's up and walking away. Aha! The getaway trail, Hubert said. A good detective always follows the getaway trail. Aha! The trail led to the hideout, Hubert said. That must mean it was you. You thumped Perry with your terrible tail. Becky huffed. Unbelievable. It wasn't me, Hubert. It's true. Not guilty, you see. It was... Hubert cried. could have done this to Perry." That's when Perry shuddered and shivered and stood straight up. "It was you," Perry shouted. "Perry, you're alive," Hubert said. "But what's all this nonsense about me being the culprit? It wasn't me, Perry. It's true, not guilty, you see, it was." "You," Perry said. "You scared me. Your terrifying talons gave me such a fright I played dead. That's what possums do." Hubert laughed. "Terrifying talons? They're just my feet. They're used for perching atop trees as I look for evildoers. See?" Hubert proudly flashed his talons. Unfortunately, Perry wasn't expecting this. "Poor Perry," Hubert said. "I will find out who done it." And that is the end of Hubert Hoover, Owl Detective.